Well, it's the king of the underground and the king of the tree. Standing on the top of the top like the king of the hill. You're tuned into a will that's never taken a long pop. And you can with Beyonce and Slim Thug. The power diamonds on the wood grill. I'm a dirt and South Korea. Straight up at the ground holder. All I told you. I like your pickle.
Oh, you know what?
Flip that money, nigga, flip that. Flip that money, nigga, come back. Flip that money, nigga, flip that.
Hello out there. Hello out there. Hello out there.
Hey, man, they need to chill. I've been getting money, man, as long as I live. 12-month run, I get it. Stack my money tall. You niggas broke as hell. No, they bring it down to see me doing well. If you
Chloe.
you wouldn't even care.
Down.
Hey, they never be the same. They don't do the thing. They niggas ain't got no pain. My nigga pay my bills. Ain't got no time to chill. My nigga on my business. That money, nigga, flip that.
Hello out there, guys.
Come back.
Come on in, share the live for me, guys.
Flip that money, stop fitting that.
Bitches never know. Stay my money tall. They hate don't get you far. These bitches need to stop. I'm about my money, bitch. Your mouth ain't running shit. Cookies don't make you rich. You gotta success. I'm living up in the world. Don't talk me, bitch, you get done. See it for we can go. Child support ain't no color. Girl, bitch, huh? Lay on your back, you gon' struggle. Don't use your ass, use your muscle. Get it out the mud, bitch, huh? You that's why I'm showing you bitches. If you pay attention, just back your money, flip it, flip it. Oh, listen, back your money, flip it, flip it. Now I got show attention, stack that money, flip it, flip it. Flip it, flip it.
Flip it, flip.
That money, nigga, come back.
Y'all come and catch these deals. Come and catch these deals today. Mama. Y'all come and catch these deals today. What is this? Y'all come on in. Come on and catch these deals today. We chilling today. Y'all come on in, catch these deals today. Oh, can I even see? Hold on. Let me see. Do I need to change this? Well, I can see it if I do like this. Hey guys, come on in. Have the best deals you will ever see over here on this page. Don't miss the Black Friday deals, guys. Come on in and share the live for me. Post the live and post the live. If you're new to my podcast, comment below. Let me know what you guys are watching for. Thank you so much for liking the live. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Gratitude. I appreciate you today. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Guys, come on in. I'm going to be on here for maybe about an hour. Just depends on how the stream goes. Probably for about an hour. Going over the course, the industry. I'm sure some of you guys have, if you're new to my stream, let me know. If you've been rocking with me for a minute, just drop an emoji or the number 1 below something. Drop an emoji. Drop an emoji. I think. Below. We're live on YT, FB, FB, FB. We're on FB, YT, FB, 2 FB, 1 IG, 1 YT, and TikTok. Okay, in the house today. Hey, over there on Boss of Vision. Hey guys, hey guys, hey guys. Okay, guys, let me turn it down just a little bit. Just a little bit. Do y'all like music or no? A little bit of music or no? Thank you so much for the badge. If I don't see your name, I should have had this on a white screen, black outer, so I can know how to turn it off. Hey, Royal, come on in, guys. Come on in. So, guys, listen, this is the perfect time, guys. If you have been wanting to add or learn a new skill, a high-paying skill that pays the bill in a recession-proof industry backed by it's federally mandated, guys. This is a perfect time for you guys to tap in, register for my course, get qualified to become a specimen collector, guys. This is what I have been doing for the past 2 years. I have been helping people get qualified to start their own mobile testing businesses, guys. And guess what, guys? Even if you have no experience, no medical background, or even if you're starting from scratch, guys, you can do this. I've trained hundreds of students across the United States to launch their own mobile testing businesses, guys. In this industry, you can charge what you charge because you are dealing with companies, corporations, multi-billion-dollar industries, guys. We're charging anywhere between, listen, my student in Atlanta, Linda, Georgia, she's charging $100 for DOT collections, right? So in this industry, you can make anywhere between 100 to 250 plus per collection, guys. You're getting paid for after-hour services, for mileage, for traveling. Like, these are the fees that you're able to charge out here in this industry, guys. And you're dealing with corporations that got it. They don't care about that change, guys. Another one of my students secured a monthly retainer with the company just for handling their post-accident collections, guys. So when I tell you the money energy out here is energy, that's what it is. It's an untapped market, high-paying skill, and there's not enough people that know about it, guys. Also, one of my students, she partnered with a treatment center and a home health agency, guys. So, and they send her consistent clients every single week, guys. This is one of the industries or skills that you tap into that you can grow your organization, right? You can grow it because your qualification is valid in all 50 states for 5 years. So you can go to those rural areas. You can listen. It's so untapped. Those underserved areas, listen, nobody's going to those, right? One of my students got a call from a company day before yesterday. There was an accident and they had to drive the driver hour out to go get a test, and when they made it there, the location was closed. Was closed. They went to 2 locations, no one was open, right? So guys, you have to be able to put yourself, I'm telling you, to put yourself in position where you can get a bag out here, because it is out here, guys. Another one of my students, she even handled a pilot crash, right? Yes, guys, an aviation incident. She made over $1,800, guys, to do 3 collections. So when I tell you guys that this is a high-paying skill that pays the bills, it is, but you have to be willing to do the work. So I'm going to go over some information for you guys, just letting you know what a specimen collection is, why we are needed and why you are needed out here in this space. So let's get into it, guys. So we're going to talk about what exactly is a specimen collector. Hey, over there on YT, what exactly is a specimen collector and why it's a big deal? Why it's a big deal? So we are a big deal in what we do. Yes, you're needed out here. You are valuable out here, right? Because you are the reason in keeping workplace safe, right? And compliant. Hello. And also federally aligned, especially under the Department of Transportation. So that's DOT. Anybody that has a CDL license, guys, anyone that drives a truck, operates a train, plane, public transportation, school bus, they are under DOT, federally aligned, okay? Meaning they're by law, mandated by law to get tested every 3 months, pre-employment, reasonable suspicion, post-accident, return to duty, other, right? And let me tell y'all something. A lot of these companies are not in compliance. One of my students talked to a company where she went to go do a test for them, and they drive buses. And he told her that they have been doing rapid tests for a long time. And she let them know, no, you can't do rapid tests. Your drivers are CDL holders, right? So they have to do DOT screenings, and he did not know that. He did not know that. So that means that he's out of compliance. So if he would have got an audit, guys, he would have got hit with probably over 16,000 plus per violation, guys. Everybody has a job. They don't listen. They just there to make money. They doing their job, and them trying to keep up with compliance and collections and things like that. That's not what they do. That's why we exist. That's what you are here for. That's why you are needed in this space, right? So guys, there are two main categories, okay? You have DOT collections, which is required under law, which is 49 CFR Part 40. So that's trucking, aviation, transit, railroad, pipeline, maritime. You also have non-DOT collections, guys. So these are for everyday private companies, right? Like construction firms and schools and hospitals and bus companies, right? Staffing agencies, home health providers, county offices, small businesses, treatment centers, right? So anywhere there are people working, especially around safety, there is testing happening. You know what? I think I want to change this background. I don't know how I'm going to do it. Hold on one second. I want to change this background and do that while I talk. Hold on. Or no, background probably red. No. Fun. Okay, let's do that. So that way I can see your guys' questions, because I can't see. I just see people coming in, but I don't really see what you guys are saying. Okay. What was I saying? Okay. What was I saying? Anyway, guys, as a qualified collector, you are ensuring that everything is done correctly, professionally, and compliant. So, guys, if you can collect, document everything correctly, and ship it to the lab, you can do this. How many of you all are able to do a collection, jot some documentation, document something correctly, guys? It's only one sheet of paper. It's one, literally one. One form, okay? It's carbon copy, one form. Fill it out correctly. Make sure it's done. Seal it up. Ship it to the lab. You can do that. You can do that, right? So guys, as a qualified collector, you can be mobile, right? So you'll be able to travel. You don't need a brick and mortar. These companies need you to come out. They need people that can show up, right? And you'll be flexible. You'll be able to do this, right? Because what? The cash is gonna be right, period, right? So guys, you will travel to the job sites, the companies, events, schools, agencies. Oh, let me do this right quick for TikTok. Treatment centers. Hold on. I'm sorry, TikTok. Let me do this. Let me do this for TikTok. Boom. Thank you, TikTok. You baby. Thank you, TikTok. Thank you, TikTok. So guys, yeah, you can travel to these locations. They need you to come out, guys, and you're going to get paid per collection plus additional fees for after hours, travel, on-call availability. Listen, I teach my students to get their bag. Charge what you charge. These companies ain't flinching at no $100, $150, $175, $200, $220. They're not flinching at that, especially being is that you're coming to them. They're not flinching at these prices. Okay, guys, this is not a job. This is not just a job. This is a skill. It's a business. It's a career, right? And it's recession proof, guys. It's recession proof because it's not optional. It's required, guys. Companies must stay compliant whether the economy is up or down. It doesn't matter, guys. People, they still are getting hired every day. Accidents, they still occur. Randoms, they still occur. Post incidents still occur, right? And federal regulations do not take a break for no one, guys. During COVID, when the world stopped, specimen collections did not stop. They actually increased because let's look at the numbers. Let's just look at some numbers right quick, right? When I tell you that there's so many incidents that happens on these roads, it's insane, right? It's insane. I was talking to one of my students the other day, and she said, "Yeah, I'm getting ready to get my snow boots out so she could go out and do these post accidents." And I'm like, "Listen, and you need to charge because anybody that's in trucking, I understand this because of trucking. When there's snow, ice on the ground, the rates go up. So if you going outside to do a post accident and you got to put some snow boots on, if it's snow on the ground and ice, then of course you're going to charge, baby. I wouldn't even on a regular day post accident after hours. I'm not leaving my house for under $1,000. If it's snow on the ground, baby, it's gonna be 2,500. Period. Because who else gonna do it? You see what I'm saying? If they calling you, they trying to whoever pick up the phone wins. They're dealing with companies that have millions of dollars. Hello, millions, millions of dollars. So, guys, just say if you did a single on-site test, right? Let me bring the numbers back down just a little bit. I don't want to scare nobody, but it is what it is, right? So, just say for instance, if you did a single on-site non-DOT collection and say you charge $75, right? And that's just the basis. You're going to add your travel fees. If it's after hours, you're going to charge those, right? So you can easily do 5 of those, right, in a day. You can. It's no big deal, okay? So if you did 3 in a day, that's 370, that's 225 or 375 a day. If you depends on if you're charging 45 or 75, but we're gonna say 75, 375. And if you do that for a week, that's 1875 per week times 4 is 7,500 per month. And remember, one of my students, she's charging $100 for non-DOT collections, right? So it's really up to you how you want to do this, right? Now, or how much you want to charge because it's your business, right? Some of my students, they start part-time. A few months later, they replace their entire income, right? This industry doesn't care about your background, guys. It doesn't care about how long, what you got going on and what you ain't. How tall you is. It doesn't matter about that, right? All they care about is compliance. You being professional and you also being willing to show up. Yeah, let me change this flyer out, guys. Let me change. I hope I can see. Will I be able to see this better? I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to see that. Will I be able to see y'all writing at the bottom? Because it's white. Is the comments. Can y'all? Okay, I guess it don't matter if y'all can see it or not. It matters. I can see it. Y'all like, we don't care. We ain't gotta read the comments. Can y'all see the comments? I can't really see them like that. So that's why I want to change it out. Black background, white red text, invisible. How about yeah, let's do that. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, guys. So how do you get qualified to start your own mobile testing business? Matter of fact, let's back up right quick, guys, because let's talk about pricing and things like that. Well, how you'll get paid. So the employers are going to pay you directly. Okay, you're going to get paid from the employers the same day. It's up to you if you decide you want to do an invoice, but you ain't got to do that because they got the money today. Okay, you can take debit card, credit card, Stripe, Square, PayPal, right? All your supplies that you need, you're going to receive all of your supplies free from the labs that you set up with. In my training, I give you lab guidance and show you how you can get set up with your labs and stuff like that. So you don't have to worry about that part. As far as payments, right? Now, the labs, listen, they understand that it takes money. They understand that more equals more, right? They can't be in New York and Chicago at the same time. So this is why they partner with us. The labs close at 5:00. They're not open on weekends. They're not open on holidays, right? Thank you for the gifts. So they partner with us, right? Because they're charging us an analysis fee, right? To do the analysis, right? We only do the collection. So say if the lab is charging you $10 or $12 or $30 or whatever that they're charging you, right? I pay 16, one of my students pay 12, some pay 7, some pay 20. It doesn't matter because you're not going to fit the bill on that. The employer is going to pay that, right? The company. So say for instance, if you're charging them $100 for a collection and you know that your lab is going to charge you $12, then you're going to charge them $112. $112. Let me change this out, guys. I'm going to just change this out so you guys can see what's going on. I guess I can tell you guys the prices. Okay, is that better? Can y'all see that? What's going on? Okay, cool. Okay, hey, Vicky. Thank you. Okay, so then you would charge them $112. The only way you don't charge the employer is if they have their own lab account and they have their own CCF, right? So if they have their own custody and control forms, then you only charge them for the collection. That lab will then bill that employer. That ain't got nothing, it don't really matter. I'm just letting you know that when you're dealing with them and you have to pay a fee, you make the employer pay that fee. That's what everybody does. That's what I teach my students to do. Because listen, why are we chalking that fee up? We're charging our service, what we're charging, and then also to get the analysis. They need the analysis done. They need to know what they employees are doing, right? We're here to provide a service, a premium service at that. Okay. All right, cool. So they're going to send you all your supplies that you need. That way you can do some work right now. Now, some of the labs, right, they may not charge you up front, right? They may not say, hey, we want our money right now as soon as we do one for you. They're going to invoice you, right? Each lab is different. They may invoice you every 2 weeks. It may put you on a net 30. I have a net 30. So that means any analysis that my lab does for me, they send me an invoice. I have to have that invoice paid in 30 days. Guys, please do not burn your bridges. Please pay the labs, right? This is not a fly-by-night type of industry, right? Quest has been in business for over 35 years, right? So this is something that's not going anywhere. It would never go anywhere. As long as trucks are on the road, this industry is not going anywhere, because if trucks stop moving, the world stops. We know that, right? The world stops. How you gonna buy your stuff from a TikTok shop, right? So if trucks stop moving, the world comes to a halt. That's why we understand how some of these truckers be like complaining about the money, baby. Listen, if you don't if you don't move, nothing moves, baby. Stand on business. Anyway, so how do you get started? How do you get qualified? So you need training, and that's where my training comes in at Real Training. No 2-minute videos. You have community. You're going to have everything that you need, right? So guys, I offer 3 self-paced qualifications. I offer the DOT collector certification qualification. So you learn to collect according to federal regulations. The non-DOT service provide companies like clinics, treatment centers, staffing agencies, and more. And also, guys, the trainer for those who want to certify others and create additional streams of income. The flyer that I just had on here was showing you guys the Black Friday deals. So right now you're getting everything at 55% off. So instead of $400, you guys can get started for $180. Payment plans are available, which is Sizzle, ShopPay, which is Affirm, Klarna, as well as Afterpay. So like I said, the trainer is and that's $600, and it'll be $220. at checkout. Okay. The training is for those that want to certify others and create additional streams of income. So, guys, inside my program, you'll get the self-paced training, you'll get the mock exam, you'll get marketing strategies, lab partnership guidance, real-world templates, compliance support, in a nationwide community of collectors, guys. Some of my students, they complete this course in a week. Guys. You do not need medical background. All you need is the willingness to learn and take action, guys. You can start from home, from your car. Add this as a existing, service to the business that you already have, guys, because it's not about collecting. It is about having or creating options and building your own lane, right? And you can also reach back and pull other people with you. Okay. So, guys, this is something that you really want to tap into. And this is the perfect time to learn a skill while you are at your peak. Hey, Tiny, learn a new skill while you are at your peak, right? While you're working a job, while you're getting paid. You have A, but now you need to start working on plan B, because there's no such thing as job security, right? Over 400,000 Black people have lost their jobs since July. Now they messing with the educational system, trying to dismantle that. Now nursing is not a professional degree. Speech therapist, occupational health. Oh my gosh, it's a lot of them. Advanced nursing, they're coming for you, baby. They coming for you, sis. Let me just say that. They're coming for you, sis, and you know they're coming for you. So you cannot be complacent and allow these people to do what they want to do to you. You can make a boss move. You can go out here and create something of your own, and that way you can have the currency to fund what you really want to do, right? Everybody wants to be happy in the work that they do. And this is just a stepping stone to get you where you're trying to be, because you are not who you're going to be yet. And neither am I, right? Anyway, guys, L-Tree is in my bio. Depends on which website you go to. You'll already see the savings, or you'll see the savings when you get to checkout, guys. Let's talk about some marketing, right? Some ways of marketing, because you have to market your business. You have to market your business, right? So you have free ways of marketing, and then you have paid ways, right? So let's go over 10 free ways to market your business, right? So there's no paid ads, no budget, just consistency and strategy. So if you're willing to do this, then it's free, right? So guys, you can make sure that you're in the local business directory, or contact local business in the directory, email, phone numbers, or walk in. These are the people that don't mind hustling. They're going to go out here and do their work. Because listen, if you can do it for your 9 to 5, baby, you sure enough can do it for yourself. You can join Facebook groups, local in industry, right? One of my students, she was posting flyers and she got called out to do some tests, and she made like $1,500 in 3 hours. I'll let y'all hear that testimonial in a minute. You have local hiring groups. You have small business owner groups, you have trucking groups, you have construction, you have reentry, guys. I don't know if you guys understand the power of social media, but social media is power. You can partner with your local clinics or treatment centers, also your chamber of commerce, guys. So many facilities, they don't have certified collectors in house, so they'll be glad they'll gladly refer clients to you for free. You can list your business on GMB, which is free. It is free. A lot of my students are on GMB, and they get calls all the time because they're on GMB. They're on GMB. One of my students got a call. We was on one of our strategy sessions. She got 2 calls back to back. They had a post accident in Hattiesburg, Mississippi, and another one in Alabama. She's in Illinois, right? So guys, GMB is free. You can attend community job fairs and workforce events, right? So you can bring business cards or a simple flyer. Companies attend job fairs, always need testing for new hires. You can offer free compliance checks, a 10 to 15 minute call where you review their needs, their position, and this will position you as an expert in the industry, not just as a collector. Like I said, my student just talking to a company, a bus company, doing rapids on drivers. That's no. That's a no. And then come to find out they've been in business for years, but they had just got enrolled in a consortium like a year ago. So guys, these industries, they have to be in a consortium. We have to be in a consortium, not y'all, but I'm talking about as a trucking company, me and my husband. We have to be in a consortium, right? We have to be. And whenever a random is due, it's gonna show. Okay. Whenever I'm needing to order a test, I'm gonna go into my consortium, I'm gonna go into the portal, and I'm gonna order the test. These companies have to be in a consortium. Listen, companies, when they start a business, they just start a business to do whatever it is that they need to do to run their business. They're not thinking about testing. They're not thinking about the things that's going to keep them compliant, right? So this is where you come in at, right? As a professional, letting them know, wait a minute, you out of compliance, ma'am. You're out of compliance, sir. You're going to get hit with a hefty fine if you ever get an audit. Hello? It ain't coming, right? Build relationships with staffing agencies, guys. So staffing agencies constantly hire and they always need testing for candidates. Also, guys, post educational content. One of my students, she's really good at posting educational content. She has skits and things like that for her content as well. It's amazing. It's funny, right? As well. So posting educational content, right? So I don't want to go into the workplace skit, right? That's marketing. People will DM you asking how to get your services, things like that, or asking them, are they compliant ready? So it's just things like that. However you decide that you want to market, have fun with your business is always cool. Actually going to be doing a session in my community, going over AI, right? Teaching my students, how to use AI for their business skits and things like that. So it's just really fun, right? How you decide to do your business. Anyway, build partnerships with HR professionals so you can send short intro messages on LinkedIn as well, guys. That's free. Right. So, and there's so many industries that need testing, right? These industries, they use DOT and non-DOT testing for compliance, safety, insurance, liability, and hiring, guys. So, of course, DOT related, right? Truck and transportation, aviation, pilots, mechanics, flight crews, railroads, maritime, coast guards, pipelines, oil and gas, transit authorities, bus, train, metro, shipping and logistics. Then you have construction, manufacturing, warehouses, oh my gosh, distribution centers, hospitals and healthcare facilities, home health agencies, treatment centers, staffing agencies, schools and universities, security companies, government offices, county, city departments, color-coded courts, guys. That's a whole new business right there. You can definitely run up on that one. You have child care centers. One of my students, that's her target, is child care centers, assisted living facilities. One of my students, she has a contract with one. Group homes, behavioral health centers, rehab and recovery facilities, retail, some automotive dealerships, right, in the repair shops, landscaping, grocery chains, hospitality, utility, temp. The list goes. I ran out of breath. The list goes on and on and on, right? So now you know that the bread is out here. You know that your services are needed out here, right? So you can go to the L tree in my bio, register for the course, get 55% off today at checkout, right? Use the payment plan options if you need to. Sizzle, ShopPay, Klarna, as well as Afterpay, right? This is a perfect time to add on the skill because my prices are going up after the first of the year. So they are. This price used to be $400 and $500. The 600 one is definitely going up to $1,500. I've been showing a lot of love. I don't know if y'all understand or know the prices out here. People charge $2,300 to be a trainer out here. 23 and up. One lady charged $7,000. Somebody came here and told me somebody was charging $7,777. I understand because you can make some bread out here, right? You can. No cap. Nobody capping you all. You can make bread out here in this industry. So yes, I've done exactly what I need to do. I have a proven track record of success. Anybody attached to me wins if they want to win. It's impossible to be connected to me and not get a bag, right? So let's hear some testimonials.
And also we get 3.
Hold on, let's see. Let me go to my testimonials. Go to my testimonials.
It's like, look, we paying you today. We trying to get you paid like right now. They trying to pay me before I even got down there.
Baby, $1,000. Don't you know, Natasha?
Yes. See. I'm dropping that $1,000 in that thing quick. Let me bam. That's the invoice taking. I feel all good about that $1,000.
When you do, immediately, right?
Did I get a
Upon receipt today.
I officially got certified last Thursday. I get a text message from one of my associates from the bus company. She had 32 people we did testing 18 people. We did about
Thank you for the light.
12 DOT and the other. That was 1586, right? So good. I was like, I see that money come to my locked in. It's 27 for 3 hours of work. 3 hours of work.
Share the live for me, guys. Please repost, share.
Yeah.
I was like, Yolanda was standing on some law, baby, law of faith, law of obedience, law of seed and heart. Listen, she was always with marketing. Like, that's the type of energy that you gotta have out here.
The money is out there. That was easy $1,500 for 3 hours of work.
Right.
Where do you make that at?
Yes. You say yes, God do the rest.
My money was funny, but I'm like, God, you gotta make a way. He did. He did just that. Thankful. I'm grateful. Y'all better get on the board. You can try to work with other people, want to work for yourself.
And I was saying, I don't sell courses, I create winners. Period.
Winners. Period. Period. Point blank.
Listen, she sold all her seeds in faith. You walked out in faith, man. And that's the type of law that principal has to respond to. It's a predictive result.
Predicted.
Okay, so look at they call you. What did they say?
To do a non-DOT.
Chris, get your money. Listen. I'm gonna send you a breakdown. But when you get there, you need to make because you hadn't even sent an invoice for the first one. So when you get there, just make sure you get all your. You know invoice needed, but I send you this breakdown. You never know I send you this breakdown, but you go ahead and get your money for the first one, $1,160. Period. And then you're doing one more. You gotta pay for your travel. So only thing we'll need to adjust is just the for non-DOT, but. This is a part of the pilot crash, right?
Yes.
Okay. Baby, we ain't no. Give them a little discount because you do it because you did the first one for them, but this one, you give them a little slight discount. Not much. $1. We talk about. And do they want the other two? Well, they still wait on the other people to come. I mean, good job, Chrissy, man. You had to make my 3 G's today. So 1,160.
Hey, Toya D, come on, girl. Period. Thank you for the badge.
$10.
It's 55% off, so you'll get it at checkout.
That's it, Chrissy. You ran them a bag before 9 a.m., baby. I'm so proud of you, man.
Period. Wait a minute. Let me see.
Okay.
This will be. See, and a lot of people from the outside looking in, and it just be the intrusive thoughts. It's just those thoughts that come in and say, you can't do that. Nobody's going to fool with you. You're not going to make any money. You're not big enough. Like, those are the intrusive thoughts, right? She was a Chloe. Stop, girl, for a helicopter crash, right? And they were happy to pay her. Because she was available. Guys, if you make yourself available, then the money will chase you down. She was on GMB for free. She made over $1,800. She ended up making over $1,800 this day, right? Because she got qualified, right? She had the intrusive thoughts like everybody has intrusive thoughts. We all have them, guys. We all have that intrusive thought. Everybody that has been listening to this podcast for the past, how long we've been on here? 35 minutes, you have had that intrusive thought that said you ain't nothing, you ain't worth it, you can't do it, ain't nobody gonna fool with you. You only worth going to work for somebody else and building their dreams. Only. You can't do this for yourself. We've all had them. Right? I get them all the time, baby. I ain't thinking about that. I stand on business. I stand on principles. I know if I sow my seed, I'll reap a harvest. I'm unmovable and unshakable at this point in my life anyway. Hey, listen, Chloe, you finna. Where you? Here, take. What did you do? Don't get it, here. Goodness, she on one today. I'm unmovable and unshakable, right? In what I'm doing, I continue to grow. I continue to say yes. I've been saying yes. Lord have mercy. Since I left corporate America 13 years ago, I've been saying yes. I continue to create. I continue to reach back and pull others with me. So let's keep going.
Question. I need to jump a call in the middle of the night to come do a post accident. I just did it. I just completed it. There's 3 people in the hospital that I'm going to have to go to the hospital. And
The first time doing the test, right? It is? Oh my God. I need to see your paperwork. No.
I did DOT.
You did DOT.
Yeah.
So you did a split?
I did a split.
Okay. Whew.
Secure your bathroom.
Unbelievable.
I did the abs, is it?
I'm over here nervous.
Oh my God.
Press that thing twice. Matter of fact, 3 times.
Okay, good. And you put the specimen bottles in the front and
In
the
the front,
on in the back.
and the form in the back with the little barcode. Yeah, barcode. Be good.
When I tell you we were so nervous because that was her first time doing a test and I didn't know it. That's why I was like, oh my gosh, girl, send me your paperwork. And I was able to catch this because back in I did a wake up and win. So I have a wake up and win mentorship that I do. We get up every morning at 5 a.m. Not now, but then. So that was season 1. So we was up on Wake Up and Win, right? So I was getting up at 4 a.m., but we had to be on our live at 5, on Zoom at 5. So that's how I was able to catch that. And she's like, girl, I got a call to come do a post-accident. So that's how I was able to catch that, guys. So exciting.
I just completed my course.
So exciting.
Drug testing. And let me tell you, first, I'm hands down, to get in the course was very easy. And I ain't even gonna mention the price. Like, we're not even gonna talk there. I haven't even met nobody who's giving out the better prices yet. But once you get in the course is comprehensive, it's easy, you get to go at your own pace, and it motivates you to interact with each other. So that was amazing. It gave me the motivation I needed. I understood it. It was easy to follow. Answered any questions. It was less than 24 hours. Any questions I had, you could find it in less than 24 hours. Very supportive. If you have not taken the course, please, 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 and don't miss out on that opportunity for training the trainer. I was like, you don't want to miss on that. Yo, my God, I thank you so much. I thank you. You have just changed my life and my family's life.
Period. Y'all give it up for LaTanya D in the comment section, baby. She said she just signed up for the course. She said she is not missing out on this deal to get this high-paying skills that pays the bills. Y'all drop some emojis in the comment section real quick. We finna turn up for LaTanya D. LD in the comment real quick. What's that? Y'all drop some emojis in the comment section. Y'all on there. Let's go. Y'all on here. Don't be a hater. Congratulate us. Let go. You know what she did? You know what she did? Hey. Hey. Flip that money, make it come back. Come back. Flip that money, make it flip that. Flip that money, start a business. Hey. Hey,
Hey, niggas up here, baby. Hey, man, they need to chill. Hey, I've been getting money, man, as long as I live. Hey, I get it how I live. Stack my money tall. Y'all dropping me my money, let go. Hey, to see me doing well. If you was getting money, then you wouldn't even care. Niggas hate, cause they ain't getting paid. Hey, ain't got no pay. Hey, time to chill. My nigga, I'm by my business. Hey, y'all ain't know I was a rapper then. Y'all know I was rapping. I'm a creator. Hey, you were back in my backslide dance, y'all. Hey, y'all give it up. They give it up for you on YouTube, girl. They on here giving it up for you, girl. Hey, they hate don't get you. Check what it. Chocolate, you just purchased. I'll give it up for chocolate. He's playing you a song, girl. He's playing you a song, girl. He's playing you a song, girl. Hey, don't struggle. Don't put your ass in your mud. Get out the mud, bitch. Hey, that's why I'm showing you bitches. If you pay attention, stack your money, flip it. Oh, listen, pay attention, stack your money, flip it. Now I got your attention, stack that money, flip it. Hey, congratulations. Give it up for her. She did something a lot of people would not do. People will go and buy a crab leg bag before they invest in themselves. People are so afraid to invest in themselves. They do not understand that money sitting still is money dying. Money moving is money multiplying. Congratulations for being courageous. I send you gratitude and thank you for entrusting me to be your instructor out here in these streets, baby. I got you. I got you ready to work. Let go. Y'all, thank you guys so much. They're giving it up for y'all over here on YTFB in the comment section because they ain't no haters. They ain't no haters over here. Thank you guys so much. Thank you so much for showing love. What other questions do we have, guys? What questions do we have? I'm going to go over the presentation again for the ones that's just now coming in to stay on track. Go over this again for the people just not coming in to stay on track, for all the new people in the back. For those of you that are just coming on, I am Coach Portia. I'm your instructor, the motivator. I hear the plug. They call me. I'm the income creator, baby. I'm the income creator, right? So guys, over the next 10, it won't take about 10, 15 minutes to go over this information. I'm going to talk to you guys about how to start a mobile specimen or mobile collection business, guys. Even if you have no experience, no medical background, or if you're starting from scratch, I've trained hundreds of students across the U.S., guys, to launch their own businesses and land real contracts in this industry, guys. You're needed. This is a high-paying skill, an untapped market. There's not a lot of people out here that know about this opportunity. And when I tell you, you can charge what you charge, right? You're doing collections for the Department of Transportation and non-DOT. One of my students charging $100 for non-DOT collections. So let me just tell you this. In this industry, you can charge anywhere between $100 or less if you want, but I'm just saying, get your bag. $100 to $250 plus per collection. After hours, guys, do not leave. Look, just pay attention to the times. If it's 10 o'clock, I'm not leaving my house for $1,000. I don't care. I don't care at 10 o'clock because who else they gonna call? They call somebody else, okay, cool, no problem. But who they gonna choose? Whoever pick up their phone, okay? They don't be like, how much you charge? Okay, I'm gonna call you back. No, they're not doing that, okay? They're not doing that. All right, so they're calling $1,000. If it's 1 in the morning, it may be $1,500. If it's 2 in the morning, it could be $2,000. If it's snow on the ground, it's maybe $3,000, $2,500, right? It's your business. Charge what you worth. You're dealing with companies that have millions of dollars, multi-million-dollar industries. They have the money.
They have it. Okay. One of my students, she partnered with a treatment center and a home health agency, and they send her clients every single week. Another one of my students, like y'all just heard, she handled a pilot crash, guys. Yes, a pilot crash, aviation, guys. Oh my gosh, it's huge out here. We need more collectors. We need more collectors, guys. This industry is always growing, and you can grow right along with it, guys. So for everybody that just came in, where are you watching from? Let me know where you're watching from, guys. We're gonna go over what is a specimen collection and why is it needed, guys. And what exactly will you be doing, guys? Specimen collection, guys, is required part of keeping workplace safe, compliant, and federally aligned, especially under the Department of Transportation, guys, which is DOT. You're gonna hear me say that a lot because it's short for the Department of Transportation. Okay, so guys, there are two main categories. You have DOT collections. It's required under federal law. Hey, Georgia, under federal law. 49 CFR Part 40 for safety sensitive industries such as trucking, aviation, transit, railroad, pipeline, maritime. Y'all tap the screen for me. Please repost the live. Please repost the live. Trust me, it's somebody else out here on your timeline that need this opportunity. Hey, from Michigan, period. You also have none. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. I appreciate you. Gratitude, gratitude. Non-DOT collections, guys, these are for everyday private companies like construction firms, schools, hospitals, staffing agencies, home health providers, county offices, small businesses, and also treatment centers, guys. So remember, anywhere there are people working, especially around safety, there is testing happening, and those specimens do not collect themselves, right? So guys, this is where you come in as a qualified collector. As a qualified collector, you ensure everything is done correctly, professionally, compliantly, right? You can be mobile, travel to the job sites. That's what the companies need you to do. I need y'all to know this. You need to be mobile. You are a force to be reckoned with. You are a benefit. You are valuable if you can show up to these locations. You do not need a brick and mortar. Okay, you can travel to the job sites, the companies, the events, the schools, the agencies, the treatment facilities. They need you to come because the other companies, they have brick and mortars. They're not coming out there. They already have their business structure. This is why these labs, they link up with us. We help them make money and save money at the same time, right? So guys, you're going to get paid per collection plus additional fees for after hours, travel, and on-call availability. This is not just a job, guys. This is a high-paying skill. It's a business, it's a career, and guess what? It is recession proof. It's recession proof because this isn't optional, guys. It's required. It is, can somebody comment required? It is required. Companies must stay compliant, and it doesn't matter if the economy is up or down. Compliance never stops. It never closes, guys. Why? Because people are still getting hired every day. Companies expand their operations every day. Accidents, they still happen. Randoms, they still happen. Post accidents, they happen all the time. Federal regulations do not take a break. Thank you, Faith. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, Faith. Thank you. Thank you, guys. It does not take a break. Okay, so guys, during COVID, when the world stopped, guess who didn't stop? Guess what didn't stop? Collections. They did not stop, guys. They increased. Guys. So let's just do some numbers. So say, for instance, if you do a single on-site non-DOT collection and say that you charge them $75. Okay, that's just the base. We're not talking about travel or after hour fees or anything like that. Let's just say the basics of $75. And if you did 5 in a day, that's $375 in that day. If you did Monday through Friday, that's $1,875 per week, right? And if you do that for 30 days straight or for 4 weeks, right? Then that is what? $7,500 for the month, right? If you work 5 days a week. Right? So that's $7,500 per month, right? And if you say, you know what, I just want to make probably about an extra $5,000 per month. Guys, that's only 2 collections per day. That's only 2 collections per day, right? And like I said, you can charge what you charge. Remember, my student Linda, she's charging $100 for non-DOT collections. So imagine that at her rate, how much you'll be getting, right? So guys, some of my students, they started part-time. And a few months later, they replace their entire income. This industry doesn't care about your background. It cares about compliance, professionalism, and willingness to show up. If you say you're going to show up, show up. That's what they need. They need people to show up. You have to understand the pain points, right, with these industries, right? Why they need you to come, why they need you to show up, right? So first of all, them having their employees to leave a job site to go to a testing facility, it's going to have a lot of disruptions in their money play. Let's just keep it real. They need all boots on deck. If they send them off site, maybe they can take 4 or 5 hours, because when they go to the testing clinics, they have to be there. They may have to wait 3 or 4 hours, and they got to go through traffic. And you know they're gonna go get something to eat. They're gonna go do a lot of things, right? And not only that, if they've been doing a little smoke and a pancake on the weekends or when they get out of work, right? They're gonna go where? They're gonna stop by somewhere, grandma's house, get some grandma pee. They're gonna go get some synthetic urine. They're gonna go get some monkey business. That's what they're gonna get so they can alter the test. These are pain points that companies face every day, right? So you are the solution to their problem. You get to make sure that all boots stay on deck, because we're here, do the test, boom, they get back to work, right? You don't have to worry about them altering the test. You can stay, as a business, you can stay compliant, guys. 9 times out of 10, the companies that you talk to are out of compliance. They're out of compliance. Right? They're out of compliance. They're not sending their people off if they need all boots on deck. And I can just tell you from experience and transparency, when me and my husband first started our trucking company, he was the only driver. Only driving. My husband was working like he about 5, 6, 7, 8 people. Okay. So I can remember a time when he was pulling, I think, 10 containers out of the port. And I got a notification that he had to go get a random. Ask me if he went and got that random or not. They got to get it that day. Within 2 hours, they need to go up there and get that random. They got to get that random that day. Comment below if we win or not. Let me know. Let me know if I said we had 10 containers we got to pull out the port. One driver. No, that didn't happen. So if I would have gotten an audit that next day, early in the morning, I would have got hit with a fine. With a fine, right? 16,000, right? Plus, right? For that violation. So I know that this happens, but on a larger scale, guys. This is happening on a larger scale every day. So when you come to these companies, you are the solution to their problem. You need to go with your head held high, chest poked out. Hello. Yeah, so listen, let me put this on here. Yeah, you don't need a brick and mortar, right? It's up to you if you decide that you want a brick and mortar, but you do not have to have a brick and mortar, right? And this is the thing, just starting off, you don't want to have to add all that overhead to yourself, right? So a lot of people, they think, having a location and all of this. It just, listen, I'm gonna teach you, you got to be a good steward over your money, man. Like in what we do, we don't do things for aesthetics and how things look to people on paper. We don't care nothing about that. And I will hope you won't care about that either, because we ain't into the TikTok politics and all the look at me type of stuff. We about our bag, because we making sure that we will not be old and broke. That's what we're focusing on. We will not be old and broke, and we have to be a good steward over our money, because that's a principle, that's a law. If you're a great steward, if you're a steward of faithful over little, you'll be ruler over much. So you don't need a brick and mortar, right? You can stay mobile. Once you build your business out and you be like, okay, I think I want to get a brick and mortar, you can. Let's say if you was to do the color-coded court system, that would be the only time I would tell somebody to get a location, right? Or a suite, or something like that, because of the amount of people that you have in your program that will be coming to your location to test. You see what I'm saying? Because you're dealing with individuals that's a part of the color-coded system. They're mandated by law by the courts, by law, to go get a test whenever their color is called. You can build a whole business around the color-coded system, right? And anybody that's a part of the color-coded system, they don't get a discount, right? Some people in the color-coded system have to go get a test every day. It just depends on their case. It's go case by case, but some judges say you need to go get a test every day, right? So let me tell y'all how this works and how you can literally start a whole business and run up you a bag with the color-coded system. Okay. Anybody that's a part of the color-coded system, they have to call a number every day. Are you guys aware of the color-coded system? Let me know. Let me know if you are or you're not. Anyway, they have to call a phone number every morning. Okay. If their color is called, they have to go get a test. Okay. Oh, good, sweet tea. Okay. You're going to love this, girl. You're going to love this, girl. Okay. They have to go get a test. Okay. So how do you benefit these participants in the color-coded system? Okay. So first of all, you're going to benefit them because you're going to help take the stress and the load off of them because they got life, they got kids, they got family that they got to, take care of too. And they're stressing out about being free. Like their freedom means a lot to them, right? And if they don't get a test and if they're not clean, they can go back to jail. Okay. And they're not getting discounts. They paying $45 or $75 or wherever the labs are charging them when they go and get a test. Okay. These are regular everyday people, right? If they paying, let's get the calculator out. Let's say if they're paying, let's just say if they paying $45 and they have to go 3 times a week. That's $135, right? Times 4, that's $540 per month. Hello, that's an extra whole bill that they have to pay just to stay free. This is how you benefit and reach back and pull other people and help them with the resources that you have. You are a collector, right? So instead of charging them $45 every time they test, what you do is you build your program out. Trust me, it will not take you long to build your program out. And you're going to have those participants to help you build it out because you're going to let them know, okay, right now you may be paying $45, right, when you come get a test. However, if I get 50 people and when I have 50 people in my program, I'm not going to charge you $45 every time you go take a test. I'm going to charge you $50 per month or $100 per month. Guys, if you got 50 people in your program and they paying you $100 per month, how much is that? Comment below. You got 50 people in your program and they're paying you $100 per month. How much is that? Comment below. I need y'all to understand the numbers and see the numbers in this industry and what you can literally go and generate and create. $5,000 per month. It don't take long to get 50 people. Baby, in your zip code, it's more than 50 people in your zip code that have color-coded court. And they getting hit with a lot of money. Some of them working 2 or 3 jobs just for their freedom. Y'all know these jobs don't pay nothing out here for somebody to pay a whole extra bill of $540 per month. Some of them paying more than that. I know a lady that was paying $75 plus a $25 admin fee. So she was paying $100 every time she had to go get a test, right? She was a nurse. She had to pay $100 every time she went to go get a test. So if you got 100 people in your program and you're charging them $100 per month, how much is that? I need y'all to understand and see what you can generate out here. All this energy out here and don't nobody even know they can go and get it. All this energy out here and people don't even know that they can get it. They don't even know. That's why I'm using my platform to tell you. That's $10,000 per month. That's when you need. That's now you want to get a location for that, right? Get a location, of course, because now how are you going to do this? So this is what you're going to do. You're not going to text everybody one by one, right? So this is how you help them. How are you going to benefit them? Well, when you join my program, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure I call the numbers in the morning. You don't have to call, you go by your business, right? So what you're going to do, guys, you're going to get you a text messaging system like Easy Texting or the Community app. I say get Easy Texting. Community app used to be good. It used to be $99 a month, maybe unlimited, but they could change. But you can get the Easy Easy Texting for like $45 per month. You get like 1,500 texts that you can send in there, right? And that's way less than what, 100, right? So you get the Easy Text, and you can set up different color codes by category, right? So you're going to have a category for orange, a category for red, a category for yellow, a category for brown. You're talking to your participants. You got 10 participants. What color are you? I'm red. Okay, no problem. Text red to this number. Text blue to this number. Text yellow to this number. Text green to this number. So in the mornings, this, because listen, it's reciprocity. Why am I giving you my money? Why do I want to be in your program? Because I'm taking the load off. I'm making things more flexible for you and convenient for you. You call them the number in the morning, you see that it's red, you go to your text app, you go in there, add red. If 20 people come up or 10 people that you got in red, hello, you have a test today. I will be in my office between the hours of 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. Right? That's how you're able to help them. Now they can go on by their business and do what they do. Now that would be the only time I would say you need to go ahead and get you a brick and mortar because it's worth it. You see what I'm saying? You want to go ahead and get your brick and mortar. You got people coming in, right? And they need to come to your location because these are individual people, not businesses. You see what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Let me know if that makes sense. Let me know if that makes sense. Let me know if that makes sense. And then you let them know, guys, the more we grow this program, your bill will go down. So now you guys are paying $100 a month. But listen, when I get 120 more people in the program, 150 more people in the program, then I'm gonna take your payment down to $85 per month. Now let's do the math. You got 85 times what I said, 150. That's 12,000. Man, I be doing these numbers. I be like, dang, I probably. Stay focused, Portia. Stay focused. Listen, I been trying to stay focused, man. Listen, Portia go out there and go get this bag, man. I'll be in my AO. Y'all ain't playing. I come back. I always come back because I got to do what my purpose is. I got to help the people. But baby, listen, it's bread out here that y'all don't even want to get. People ain't talking about this. People don't talk about this. I am an income creator. I'm an income creator, man. I create opportunities for people to feed their family. And it's impossible to be connected to me and not get a bag. It's a known fact. Everything I touch, I dominate, but I can duplicate. I don't get bread by myself. I help others get bread. That's a known fact about me. Hello. So it's out here, man. It's so many different ways to get a bag. Hello. And guess what? You get into this color coded system, you lock this down, you learn the back ends of your industry, give it about a year. About a year. Now what you do? Now you can help others do the same thing, right? You can help them set up their organization, right? Because now you got a relationship with the pro. Hold on. Now we're gonna do some. Now we're gonna do some mastermind. Is it okay we do a little mastermind right quick, y'all? Is it okay we do a little mastermind? Because we're gonna find out who are the people, like the people that we're talking to in court in for the color coded court system, right? Building a network of those people that can get you in front of people that's a part of the color coded system, right? Not only that, guys, the courthouse. They're at the courthouse, right? If you decide that you want to put up a billboard, run a ad, baby, or be like these lawyers, baby, they be at the courthouse. Them independent lawyers, they don't work for a law firm, they be at the courthouse. Hey, you need a lawyer? You need a lawyer? You see what I'm saying? They want to know, do you need a lawyer? So you're going to link up with the probation officers. Hold on one second. Point of contact. Point of contact for color coded court. Who are we contacting? The gatekeepers. Who are we contacting to get us in contact? Yeah, probation courts, all of that. Who are the main contacts for that? Baby, we need to know. We need to know. After a year, guys, you have built strong relationships, right? With the court program coordinators. Baby, it's all about networking. You've built a strong relationship. Oh, and it's been a year with the court program coordinators, right? These are the people that manage the whole color coded system. They create schedules, give instructions to participants, and assign which agency does the collection, right? That'll be you. Hello. Also, the court administrators, right? Recovery court, accountability court. They run the courts where regular testing is a part of the program. They approve outside vendors and partners. Hello. Probation officers, adult and juvenile. They directly assign participants to testing. They can refer you, clients, or add you to their vendors list. Some probation officers handle 60 to 200 individuals. One relationship can feed your business all year. Parole officers. Hello. Parole officers, not always part of color-coded courts, but they also need testing for compliance, guys. You got case managers, program monitors, you got the court clerk, hello, treatment centers, community, oh Lord, it's a lot. Community supervisors, court social workers, parental service offices, guys, it's a lot. So the bonuses for people who can connect is going to be courthouses, court security guards. They know everyone, public defenders, attorneys, the judges, baby. You are building relations. You got 1 year. You build a whole relationship with these people. Now what you can do? I want to know if y'all got any downloads from this, because I already got a download. I already got a download on how to take your business to the next level by reaching back and pulling other people with you. I already got a download. Did you get one? Let me know if you got a download. Because what you're going to do now that you have built this business, and now that you have built your business for 1 year, you got all these connections. Now you can turn this into a service where you teach other people how to start a business in a color-coded system. Hello, baby, it's bread out here for everybody. Hello, business in a box. Already coming with participants, bro. They already come. It's like a turnkey organization. They already coming with participants. Hello. Let's look at the mastermind I just pulled up. Okay, once you've built your business for a year, you've made all these connections: probation officers, court coordinators, case managers, treatment centers, home health agencies. You now have a whole stream of income sitting in your hands because you can turn your experience into a service. You can literally teach other people how to start a business inside the color-coded court system. You already know the contacts. You already understand the flow. You already know how to get in the door. You already know what they need, who they talk to, and how the money moves. Once you have the blueprint, you can package it, teach it, and sell it. Hello, and let me tell you something, baby. There's bread out here for everyone. Can somebody say bread for everyone? Baby, there's bread out here for everyone, guys. This system is huge. It understands, and most people don't even know this lane exists, guys. Hello, you don't have competition out here. You have space and opportunity. Ain't no competition out here. Hello. So now you can add on a whole nother stream of income, teaching people how to navigate the color-coded system, how to connect with gatekeepers, how to approach the probation department, how to build referral relationships, and how to set up their business just like you did. That's called scaling. Thank you. Bread for everyone. That's called scaling. That's called multiplying your value. That's called legacy. Do you see how the downloads just come, guys? Where focus goes, energy flows. When you start doing one thing, guys, it gives birth to new money making ideas. Y'all gonna listen. It's too much bread out here to be made. I gotta stay focused on my purpose. Because if I go out here and do this, it'll just be me doing it for money, baby. I don't chase money, I attract. But I'm just saying, golly, I wouldn't even be able to do it long. I had to sell it because I got to do what I'm passionate about. You see what I'm saying? So the bread is out here. So my question is to you right now, what is holding you back? Comment below. Let's tap off into that. Let's tap off into what's holding you back. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about what's holding you back. Let's tap into that. What's holding you back on today? Let's talk about that. Comment below. As you understand the system, you understand how you can get bread out here. You know that this is an untapped market. You know I'm a real one, baby. There's a lot of scammers out here, but I'm a real one. Follow a real one. I'm a real one out here. Hello, I'm a real one. I'm always out here, baby. I've been out here 2 years helping the people, helping my people, right? And guys, you can tap into this industry for $180 today. If you catch these deals, right? $220. Be a trainer. We need more trainers out here. Guys, our brothers and sisters are got degrees, working full-time jobs, and sleeping in their car. Hello? Our brothers and sisters are working full-time jobs, guys, and sleeping in storage units. Hello? 400,000 Black people have lost their jobs since July. That's not a coincidence. Hello? Everybody doesn't know about these resources. That's why we need more trainers. That's why I try to come out here, let people know that they can be a trainer. Listen, people charging folks $1,800, $2,300 plus to be instructors. I have been doing a bundle deal for 2 years. Specimen collector, DOT, non-DOT, mocks, and the trainer for $600. If they're already certified, it's $500. But yeah, my prices are going up. It's too much bread out here. I add too much value, and I'm actually there for my students in my community. So I have too much value, and I give too much value. And it's been here up in reach for people to reach it. For people to actually reach it. You can reach $600. You can definitely reach $220, right? But when it go up to $1,500, oh man. But my prices will still be lower than everybody else. At $1,500, my prices are still lower than everybody else's. You see what I'm saying? But people listen to the intrusive thoughts. They have that mindset of lack and scarcity. Guys, there's no lack. There's no lack. You have the power to obtain wealth. You were given that, the power to obtain wealth. Hello? You was given the power to obtain wealth. You was given the power of spoken word, meaning the words form your reality. Your words that you decide to speak out of your mouth. Thank you, FYP. They form your reality. They do. What you decide to let come out of your mouth. So you was given the power to obtain wealth. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The power of spoken word. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Right? I'm protected. I'm health. I'm wealth. I'm abundance. I'm money. And I always make it. The power of spoken word. You got that? Hello? I don't know. Let me ask. Let me see. Nobody else said anything. I hope not. You were given dominion. God gave you dominion over your own life, over your own circumstances, over your own skills, over your own gifts. You was given dominion, right? What are you going to do with that? Dominion? Your gifts will make room for you. Your gifts with an S. With an S. So that means it doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter if 100 are doing it on your left, 100 on your right, or 1 million on your left, 1 million on your right. It doesn't matter. It don't matter because your gifts, you have gifts that you are only uniquely qualified to share with the world, right? And then you have grace, favor, mercy, right? That's grace, faith. That's what we're giving. God give us that. God give us that. And then you got universal law. Thank you, baby. Listen, I am obsessed with universal law. Oh, hold on, guys. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. 1
Nice.
second. 1 second. The kingdom law, the kingdom system. Like everybody's looking for a blessing and waiting on God to bless them. However, guys, the blessing is in the laws. Did you know that? The blessing is in the laws. Did y'all know that? I'm like, what is she talking about? Do you know what I'm talking about? If you don't know what I'm talking about, let me know. You probably, what the hell is she talking about? What is she talking about? Let me know. The blessing is in the laws, guys. It's in the laws, universal law, right? Kingdom laws is where God put here is a system, guys. Systems, right? So I'm gonna tell y'all the difference. First of all, let me pull up kingdom laws for y'all. Kingdom law. Let me give y'all the kingdom law breakdown first, and then we'll go over the laws. I'm absolutely obsessed with the kingdom laws. With the kingdom, whoa. When I discovered these laws, I was like, are you kidding me? I didn't even know. I knew there were principles and certain principles that I was standing on, but when I found out about how the whole law works, bro, I'm tapped in. I'm unmovable and unshakable. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Okay. So kingdom law is not a scripture. Yeah. First of all, let me give y'all this warning or whatever they want to call it. I'm not a preacher. I'm not an evangelist. I'm not a Christian. I'm not religious. No, I'm not. No. I believe in God. I believe in the creator that created me and that is in me. I'm not religious. I'm not no church. I don't do all that. I don't believe in all that. No, I'm not that. I used to be, baby. You would thought I was the one. Okay. Anyways, kingdom law breakdown. Law. God's blessing is the system. God's blessing is the system. Most people say, God bless me, God fix this. Wait a minute, is this what I want to be on? Wait a minute. I guess. Okay, we'll do this. Okay, we'll get to that part in a second. Okay. God's blessing is the system. Most people say, God bless me, God fix this, God make a way. But they don't understand the blessing is already built into the laws that govern the kingdom. It's not emotional, it's structure. I need y'all to hear me. Please have an open mind and hear me, because you will know. You will know. Okay, a kingdom law is not a scripture. It's a mechanism. A scripture is a verse. A law is a function. A scripture is a verse that anybody can go and write. Okay, a law is a function. Kingdom laws are invisible operating systems that run your results. Hello, whether you know them or not. Gravity works even if you've never studied physics. Kingdom laws work even if you've never studied God. This is why some people who don't even believe in God still prosper. They're unknowingly aligned with law. Ooh, that law, baby. God doesn't decide. God does not decide who he bless. The law decides. This destroys the emotional, churchy teachings. God is not looking down saying, I'll bless her, but not him. He already built a system that produces the blessings. So here's an example. Law of honor equals elevation. Law of diligence equals increase. Law of agreement equals acceleration. Law of sowing equals harvest. So the ones that signed up for the course today, that's a law of sowing. When you sow, you reap a harvest, right? They're learning something, a new skill. They're going to go out here and do the work, and they're going to reap the harvest. Hello. Law of faith equals movement. Hello. Movement. Law of stewardship, expansion. Law of obedience equals protection. The blessing is the law, not in how God feels about you today. Hello. Hello. Kingdom is not emotional. Kingdom is legal. Hello. Let's move on. Favor is personal. Ooh, this is good right here now. Favor is personal. Blessings is systematic. Blessings equals what the system produces. Favor equals when God interrupts the system. Come on now, baby. Come on now. Blessings is predictable. Hello. Blessings is predictable. That's the law, because when you stand on principles, then you're going to partake in the promise. That's the blessing. Blessing is predictable. Favor is divine intervention. Blessings follow law. Hello. Blessings follow law. Favor follows assignment. Blessings. Okay, let me give y'all an example of that because y'all with it. Blessing follows law. Favor follows assignment. So you may have somebody like, listen, let me give y'all an example. You may have somebody that been working and studying and working in their craft for 30 years or whatever they doing, and they feel like, man, how come then somebody else come along, been doing something for 4 months, and they blow up? They're like, damn, that ain't fair. That ain't fair. I've been doing this for 30 years. How come I'm still ain't made it and I ain't did all of that? But this person come in 4 months. And now they explode overnight. It seems like it happened overnight because favor follows assignment. If God got an assignment on your life, it's something on your life that you're supposed to be doing, baby, you best believe that God's favor going to come over and override principle. Principle will say, no, they not ready yet. They ain't sowed enough seed yet, or the seed ain't ready yet. The seed ain't ready to harvest yet. It ain't ready yet because it takes cycles and it takes time. But God overrides that and say, push her to the front of the line because I need her in place to do this. I need him in place to do that. Why? Because they're faithful, they're obedient. I know they'll steward it well. They shown. So that's the favor, something that God gives us. Understand? The system, we have to earn it. Favor, grace, mercy, God gives. Let me keep going. Blessings is cause and effect. Does that make sense? Let me know. Favor is purpose and timing. People confuse favor with blessings because they don't understand how the system works. The blessing is a result, not a random event. You don't get blessed by hoping, oh, I really hope I get some money one day. I really hope somebody pick me one day. I really hope I get this job one day. I really hope I get out of this struggle one day. You don't get blessed by hoping, wishing, crying, struggling, suffering, trying to be a good person. You get blessed by alignment with law, because you could be a good person and still struggle. You could be gifted, but still struggle. You could be the most smartest person in the world, but still struggle. You can do everything right according to man-made law, according to the law of the land, but still struggle because you're not in alignment with God's law. If you plant corn, you reap corn. If you plant nothing, guess what you reap? Nothing. If you plant consistency, you reap consistently. Hello? It's not God is blessing you more than me. It's you are obeying more laws than me. Hello? Because when people say you bless, I don't like to hear that because that ain't true. God ain't sitting up saying, I'm going to bless you today, not you. No, I'm applying laws and principles every day to my life. I'm standing on them every day and I'm unmovable and I'm unshakable. So therefore, I'm receiving a predictive result, which people call blessings. It's a predictive result because I'm doing the work. I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do according to the law. If people say, girl, you blessed, you align. You may not even know that you're aligned and you're doing something to be in alignment, but trust me, you're doing something to be in an alignment. Hello, because you know if it's something that you didn't work for or something that you didn't got favor for, baby. We know. Hello, laws remove confusion, competition, and comparison. Hello, let me say that again. Laws remove confusion, competition, and comparison. People only get jealous when they don't understand law. The girl that just got that multi-million-dollar deal for coming and doing the AI musician, you see how the people upset and mad and jealous and envious? People only get jealous when they don't understand law. You could teach students the same law you use. If they apply it, they'll get the same predictable results. Kingdom law kills the idea that favoritism explains success. Hello, the kingdom law system works whether you're tired, emotional, or unready. Ooh, you don't have to feel blessed for the blessings to work. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be aligned. The system responds to attention, consistency, obedience, decisions, frequencies, not feelings. I hope this is helping somebody today. I hope this is helping somebody today. Because once you see it, you can't unsee it. Once you tap in and see it and see how this works, you can't unsee it. Kingdom is not moved by mood. Kingdom is moved by law. So once you get done crying and screaming and oh, I'm so sad, please, Lord, help me. I just need more. I'm doing everything I can. Everything but following law. God is not a God of emotions. That's why these kingdom systems exist. Kingdom is not moved by your mood. Kingdom is moved by law. Baby, you can be sitting up here working, applying law, doing everything you're supposed to do, and cussing people out. Why you doing? The way the mind work and people work, oh, she cussing, he cussing, how he blessed. I'm following law. You would wish your oppression, your man-made construct would love for me not to be blessed. But that ain't how God works, because I'm following a law. So I'm following the law. I'm sowing my seeds. I'm reaping the harvest. I'm obedient. I'm diligent. I'm attention. I'm consistent. My frequency good. My vibration is good. So that vibration gonna meet me where I'm at every time. That's why you see me reaping the harvest. It ain't got nothing to do with my attitude, my mood, me cussing Tom, Dick, or Harry out. Me not allowing you to use me, abuse me, take me for granted. I ain't got to pay your bills because I got money. God didn't tell me I had to pay your bills because I got money. It don't make me evil, low down, or dirty. Because you go and waste all your money and spend all your money and want to borrow mine for important stuff. I'm following a law, which is being a good steward over mine. And the reason why you ain't got it is because you ain't being a good steward over yours. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about when people try to speak over your life and try to tell you what you is because you won't give them what you got and what you're stewarding well. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. Hello, I'm following law. Kingdom is moved by law only, not no moods and you and your feelings. Hello, the reason most people don't see results, they pray, but they don't align. Prayer is communication. Law is functionality. Prayer changes your posture. Law changes your outcome. Hello? If you pray for increase, but don't apply the law of stewardship, you won't see increase. If you pray for clarity, but don't apply the law of order, you won't see clarity. Prayer is access. Law is activation. You need both. Hello? The system removes excuses. If someone fails, it's not because God denied them. It's because they didn't follow the law that produces the results they want. Does this make sense to y'all? Or do y'all still want to be off into that delusional ball? I'm praying and asking and begging. I'm waiting. Baby, you've been waiting all your life. You've been waiting. How is that working out for you? This is why kingdom is fair. This is why kingdom is fair. Anyone can win if they apply the system. Anybody can win. You can win, Lynn. You can win with Lynn. Faith, you can win. Hello? Nice. You can win. You can win. You can win. Hello? You can win. You can win. Anyone can win if they apply the systems. The blessings is not random. The blessings is not selective. The blessings is not emotional. The blessings is not seasonal. The blessings is in the system. And the system is accessible to anyone who is willing to align with it. If you guys want to know more about the laws, go to the link tree in my bio and get my Kingdom Coded Flip Deck. There's 30 laws in there. Right now it's Black Friday sale. I think it's $8, right? That way you can understand the laws. Because listen, ignorance of the law is no excuse. You don't even realize that you are a powerful being, that you are a spiritual being having a human experience. You are vibration, spirit, and code. So you gotta, baby, watch your vibration, baby, because that vibration gonna meet you where you are. If you saying that you don't deserve money, you can't have money, you can't get none, you sure there you go. No money's coming to you. No, because you're using the power of your tongue, the power of your words to speak that over your life. Hello? I didn't know I'm scared. I'm not speaking over my life. I got these negative thoughts coming and no, you don't fight thoughts with another thought, with words that come out of your mouth. I am protected. I am health. I am wealth. I am abundance. I am money. I always make it. Hello? The more I live, the more money multiplies, baby. I wake up money, I go to sleep money, I do nothing money, I attract money intentionally and unintentionally all the time. A deposit in the amount of 1,500,000,000 just hit my account. How you using your powerful words on today? You scared to say that? Because I'm not, baby, because the wealth that I command ain't coming by labor. It come by divine law. Law. Do you think I can labor myself into 1,500,000,000? Come on. Do you think I can label myself into 1,500,000,000? Come on, somebody comment below. Can you label yourself, baby? They can clone you for the rest of your life. They can't, baby. I cannot label into 1,500,000,000, baby. That's mine by divine law, baby. Not by begging, but by blueprint. I'm the blueprint. You the blueprint. Not by fear, baby, by fire, honey. And that fire ain't on me, it's in me. Hello? And I ain't chasing nothing. I call it by name. 1,500,000,000 hit my account. Period. I command that. I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do according to the law. I'm a powerful person. God gave me the power to obtain wealth. Powerful tongue. Words that come out of my mouth. Gifts in the system, baby. How could you fail? You have all of this. How could you fail? I want to know. You got all of this. How could you fail? There's no way. There's no room. There's no.